So you might be asking right about now, hey, MMS, why are we talking about this? Who cares? To which I respond, everyone cares.
Congratulations! You've got yourself the exact fishing minigame from Minecraft, Terraria, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Skyrim, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, The Elder Scrolls Online, Super Mario Odyssey, Pokemon, Dandy DeVito, Wizard School Simulator 4, and probably thousands of other games. So, okay, here's the thing.
Happy New Year's.
We've all moved into the new studio, and as is traditional on this channel, for my
New Year's
video, I'm going to ask my local Christmas angel what I should do for a holiday video.
You've literally never done that before.
You can't prove anything. Anyway, Christmas angel, what should I do for my
Yes.
video this year? You got it, Christmas angel. A short hike is... Okay, hold on, I can't just rant about a short hike for 90 minutes. Let's see what I can do in 90 words. A short hike is about a teenager, Claire, visiting a park where her aunt works and finding out that the only signal on the island is at the mountain peak, tries to climb there for an important phone call. Most of the gameplay is, well, going on a short hike, roaming around side questing to get the golden feathers you need to climb. And yet, somehow, no exaggeration, it's tied with, like, Portal for the title of Best Video Game I've Ever Played. If you get nothing else from this video, play a short hike.
The Battle of Bunker Hill, fought in the Revolutionary War, did not take place on Bunker Hill.
Step 1, reblog things. You don't need to add anything. You don't even need to add tags. Just reblog stuff that you like. Bots usually have empty blogs. Step 2, change your profile picture and header text. Don't use a picture of your face or your name, but it can be anything else. For the header, it can be anything from certified cool dude to don't block me, I'm not a bot to Elon Musk official. For the profile pic, favorite character from a TV show, screenshot of a video game you like, picture of a snake wearing jeans, high definition JPEG of a coconut, anything you want. Just don't have it be the default. Step 3, there is no step 3. If you look like a bot, people will block you without hesitation. I've got a long, fun history with bots, and you don't want to become a part of it.
And another thing! Stand by water. Hit button to cast. Watch surface of water. Zone out listening to the vaguely chill background music and think about Beth Wilder from smash hit 2016 sci-fi action video game Quantum Break until water goes blup. Hit button to reel in. Do this on loop until Quantum Break 2 gets announced or until you lose all feeling in your fingers, whichever comes first. In-universe, the Foundation is mostly run and staffed by normal or normal-adjacent people like researchers, scientists, record keepers, felons, and various vaguely ominous, shadowy, anonymous, upper-level, top-secret, ambiguously human, probably humanoid entities, just like any other part-time job. Just pay attention. I'm getting to the point, okay? But if that's what fishing is IRL, then why do people do it? Well, to get the obvious out of the way, lots of people need to fish in order to eat.
That's a very specific message. Shut up, George!
Now, I know what you're thinking. Anyway, the copious amounts of therapy that you so desperately need aside, fill your friends' dashboards with one specific picture of Misha Supernatural. Who's gonna stop you? The president? That sucker can't catch you. His shoes don't even have laces anymore.
Why do you have the geography of Boston memorized? You don't live anywhere near Boston. Why do you know where I live, George Washington? I invented the United States. I know where everyone lives.
And I'm both correct and very handsome to do so, and you should definitely subscribe about it. All I have to say about that here is that there are many benefits to being a marine biologist. The game's so chill, I literally cried about how chill it was the first time I played it.
Some of my favorites are SCP-1147, a kind of plum tree that takes on the properties of whatever substance you plant it in, SCP-529, a cat whose back half seems to just kinda not exist in our space-time, and SCP-5031, a murder monster that— and then he says the word salt, and they say I'm proud of him, and I'm not crying, you're crying! Staying with me so far? This is getting pretty complicated. Alright.
You'll hear a lot of people say that Tumblr does not have an algorithm, and while that's practically true, it's not literally 100% true. Tumblr technically has an algorithm, but the algorithm is so out of the way and completely non-functional in its structure that you can say Tumblr doesn't have an algorithm and you won't get arrested by space cops. Which is good, because I'm going to say it a lot in this video and I don't need any more cops pursuing me than I already have.
Iron Man will always have been Tony Stark, a billionaire former weapons manufacturing tycoon. Luke Skywalker will always be a Jedi Knight from Tatooine. Captain Marvel and Waluigi will always be in love.
Have you ever felt that someone you know is playing D&D for the wrong reason? No? Well, too bad! We here at Core Corp, Megacorp Science, and Core Corporation have devised the General Assessment of Tabletop Enjoyment Credibility Endorsement Engine Product Engine Robot, or Gatekeeper, which can, with 100% accuracy, determine whether someone's reason for playing D&D is valid or not.
Aw, United States government! You want the magic stick? Go get the magic stick! Good boy! Now give it back so the real adults can take care of it. Hey, stop! Bad! Stop using your crappy memory erasing drugs to hide your activities. Our memory erasing drugs are so much more effective than yours. Stop it. Anyway.
So, tumblers. Pretty good cup design. Maybe don't use them for hot beverages because they don't have handles. Well, unless they're, like, insulated. 4 out of 5 stars.
Goblin brain like when shiny plastic go clicky clack.
Here's some super relatable videos about red-headed animators from Canada who regularly ride bus Route 7 and have postcodes ending in 8426.
TikTok, I'm not... Isn't that hoodie one of mine?
Yes.
How did you get my hoodie? Wait, didn't I throw that one away?
I went through your trash. I'm always watching you. It smells like your skin.
Oh, and Five Nights at Freddy's is not an SCP. Stop pretending that Five Nights at Freddy's is an SCP. If I see one more post...
If you're in your early teens, there are probably still actively circulated posts on Tumblr that are older than you are.
I really like combat, specifically because I like violence.
So, in this video, we're not talking about Chris Pratt, we're talking about something much more important. Garfield's forehead. What?
So okay, here's the thing. I like DMing because I'm a masochist.
This face has remained almost entirely unchanged for almost 30 years now.
You mean 40.
What?
Almost 40. Garfield's design started getting solidified in the early 80s, almost 40 years ago.
No, but I remember them saying 30 when I was super into Garfield in middle school, and I'm not that old, so... My own impending mortality aside...
So why is this important?
What?
Like, why'd you make this video? Why should we care? Was this video completely pointless?
Okay, in my defense, if you click on a video about Garfield the cat, you're getting a video about Garfield the cat.
You're not even gonna talk about the Chris Pratt thing?
Wait, is Chris Pratt actually voicing Garfield? I thought that was part of the bit.
Nope, read this article.
What the actual fu-
2 words. Wacky shenanigans.
Look at that! Look at it! What's that there? That little orange space between the top of the eyelid and the bottom of the ear? I'll tell you what it is. It's a forehead.
It'll Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry is basically Hogwarts for North America. It's the resident wizarding school. It's located in Massachusetts, and the 4 houses, Horned Serpent, Wampus, Thunderbird, and Danny DeVito, are based on 4 real-life different Native American mythological creatures.
I'm not here to say that the new Garfield is bad or wrong. On the contrary, his redesign is both valid and huggable, much like all of my friends and subscribers.
Third of all,
America! The important thing is that Garfield can't, as a franchise, rely on artistic quality because, well... Wait, I got the labels mixed up. This is the Moth box. Yeah, this is the right one. No, wait, hold on. This is the Crickets box. Why do I have so many boxes of insects?
the Roosevelt Liberty School of Witchcraft and Freedom!
So what the heck is up with this?
Not to get too nitpicky, but... Get out of here, you.
So these dogs, right? Pretty neat. I got some cool dogs.
Now, while I am Canadian-born and I will eat poutine and spell color with a U until the day that my maple heart stops beating...
Basically, either make her marry Demetrius or let me have her executed. I'm a very normal person.
Wow, that's lazy. Hey man, writing is hard.
Get back to work, me from the past. What do I pay you for?
You don't pay me.
Not relevant.
Anyway.
Yo, Lysander, get bent. She's mine. Her dad said so.
If you like your dad so much, why not marry him and let me and him be happy together? Yeah, Demetrius, why not?
Here is a severely abridged... Okay, so here we run into a bit of a problem. For reasons that are much too complicated to explain here, I can't actually say either the name of the play or the name of the main character. It's in the title of the video, but I can't say it out loud or I have to do some kind of silly ritual to ward off demons or whatever.
I do not enjoy being treated as property. Because of this I am angry and fight back in the only way I know how. Which is punching.
You good? No! There's a lot of stories where lovers go through it, whether the difficulties are caused by, like, class, rage, or friends,
Yeah,
or war,
I guess.
or death, or sickness,
Well,
lightning
it's-
strike, flood, homophobia, tax evasion, crimes,
You
plane
don't
crash,
need-
car crash, boat crash, hang glider crash, poison mac and cheese, containment breach, mesothelioma, colonialism, economic disparity, or good old-fashioned double suicide.
When shall we three meet again?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won. I got a dentist appointment then. Can we shift it up by about an hour?
People like me because I am submissive and do not punch things.
Here, watch, I can cry on command.
I'm the King of Scotland, and golly gee willikers, I sure do love being an alive person.
I no longer desire personhood.
Okay, so, Frances Flute, you're playing Thisbe. She's the lady Pyramus is in love with. Oh, come on, do I gotta play a girl? I'm growing a beard.
Hey, minor update, Big Mac's gonna be the new Thane of Cawdor. Shakespeare was a hack.
The tavern keeper is a middle-aged human man with a cantankerous look on his face. There is a board with some bounties nailed to the wall, and there's a mysterious elderly man sitting in the corner wrapped in shadow.
I go and talk to the tavern keeper.
Okay, sure. He looks up at you as you approach and says, hey.
I say, "Hail, my good man, what drinks are there at this fine establishment?"
He says, we have the finest ale in all the 7 empires. Name a drink and I'll serve you it or better.
So, I'm gonna be king. But there's already a king. I'm gonna kill the f***ing king.
The elvish ambassador stands up and dusts himself off, the cut ropes falling from his wrists as he rises, elegant and beautiful. He looks you up and down as if sizing you up.
I say, "All right, sir, we saved you from the bandits. Do you need an escort back to town?"
He sighs, adjusts his slightly dirtied white robes, and says, hey,
Oh, not this again.
thank you for rescuing me. There will be a great reward if you return me to the embassy safely.
Golly, this castle's really nice. You know, I've been thinking, the only thing I love more than loyal subjects is not being murdered in my sleep.
Suddenly, out from the bushes there leaps a goblin, cackling, wielding a long and cruelly barbed blade and wearing what is unmistakably the shaggy, spiked uniform of a toll keeper.
I say, halt! Who goes there?
The goblin gives an evil chuckle.
I swear to God, if you don't give this one a character voice...
I lay off him, he's doing his best. The goblin says, Hey, before you can cross my path, you must answer my riddles 3.
Well, now it gets weird.
And Tony,
My village was slaughtered before my eyes by the Great Lich, and he only left me alive so that I may tell the tale.
Tony's character voice is fine.
yeah, I can work on my voice stuff.
Now, while admittedly some of the original ancient art of this charming lad was, well, less than intimidating, I imagine the design meeting for this guy went something like this.
Okay, so Amir has a new design concept for us today. Take it away, Amir.
Okay, so this guy's a red line with a dude's face, bull horns, dragon legs, and bat wings.
Okay, but like, what if he had a scorpion tail?
What?
Oh, and shark teeth.
Piruz, are you off the ancient Persia equivalent of your medication?
Oh, and he sings like a brass instrument? Dude, it'd be so rad. And like, it shoots poisonous spikes.
You are so fired.
Finally, after so long, you see before you the Great Lich. All your hardships and adventures have brought you now to this place to see this creature of pure dark magic rising from the mist in a slow, shuddering motion. His outstretched hands are so covered in sparkling gold rings that it's almost hard to see the withered, rotting shape of ancient fingers beneath their weight, and his face is a hollow, gaunt nightmare. What little flesh there is stretched across the sharp bones of his face like worn leather pulled tightly over broken timber. When he opens his mouth to speak, there exits from within a dusty, festering gasp, a single breath of air that has remained held in the ancient lungs for longer than your homeland has even existed. His voice, when it comes, is the voice of the tomb, the voice of rot and decay, the voice of the desiccated corpse, and above all, the voice of death. Hey.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna lay waste to the lands of mankind above.
I'm going to kill you in real life.
Picture you're walking along in the desert, you know, with your donkey cart or camel or whatever, and all of a sudden you hear... And you're just like, what in Ahura Mazda's name is that? When bam, you've been eaten by the ancient Persia equivalent of a Legend of Zelda boss. Next day, some other character's trotting along and finds nothing left but your shoes and a vague sense of unease. Then he gets eaten too.
Y'all ever notice it's real hard to pee when you're drunk?
What?
Yeah, and it's really hard to keep an erect.
If someone could make these guys real and then somehow domesticate one, I would pay so much money for a pet manticore. Everyone else is talking about danger noodles and doggos, and I'm just like, nah fam, get me one of these spike floofs. I just wrote and then recorded the phrase, nah fam.
Hey, Titania!
Oh God, no.
I don't know how to tell you boys this, but...
Y'all's dad is super dead!
Demetrius, I love you. Stop pushing me away, jackass.
Helena, read my lips!
I can't read your lips. This animation style doesn't do lip sync.
Oh.
So both of the princes hit the road like the instant the news broke, so they're probably guilty. We crowned McRib King since he's the dead king's cousin or something. Does anyone else hear ominous music?
Be dears and sing my favorite lullaby to help your queen get to sleep. Wait, what's this? Lysander? Lysander, wake up!
What? Whoa, you're gorgeous.
Well, thanks, but it's not.
Where's Demetrius? I'm gonna kick his ugly teeth in.
Are you Danny DeVito?
No.
Full disclosure, this isn't solely my discovery. Well, I mean, not that... Hold on a second.
In this scene, Lady Macduff and her son are killed by murderers. It's hundreds and hundreds of words long across several pages and a number of lengthy monologues, but that's really all that happens beyond a bit of character building that Lady Macduff and her son get immediately before they die. By the way, this is the scene that the "what you egg, he stabs him" bit comes from. It's one of the murderers killing Macduff's son. Anyway.
Google, what you got?
Weird little guy. Noun. A weird little guy.
Sure, that works.
Also, it's been proven that people who subscribe to So Okay Here's the Thing on YouTube live longer, happier lives.
And since they're the real stars, you could say this video is gonna be a real Star Trek. I should edit that out of the video before I upload it.
Ah, well, hi there! I visited your husband all the way back in Act 2. I'm the reality blurred metaphor. Ah, right. So what are you this time? Blood-soaked hands! Oh, like your hands are covered in blood and you can't ever wash it off. Get it? Yes, I get it. I symbolize the guilt you feel because Mr. King Boy killed all those people after you only wanted him to kill the one dude. You can never wash away the guilt. I get it. Thanks. Guilt, 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 guilt.
DS9 is dripping with weird little guys. It's soaked in them. It's oozing with weird little guys.
Please stop using analogies.
It's gaping with them, I say.
I was not expecting this tree thing to work out this well.
In Voyager, there are definitely fewer recurring weird little guys, but Voyager has an ace up its sleeve. Voyager has my beautiful boy, Neelix, a character who I would argue isn't just a weird little guy, but the platonic ideal of a weird little guy. If you're unfamiliar with the term, you can go watch my mac and cheese video.
Look, you can't kill me. Witches told me that I can't be killed by anyone who was born from a woman. My mom had a C-section! I wasn't technically born!
I've also brought in local video essayist Mecha Moira to give her thoughts on the matter.
In what sense am I local? You live on a different continent.
That's not important right now. Don't look under your bed.
I hope you enjoyed Macbeth.
What?
Oh, you said
we were doing so well,
man. You gotta go outside the video, turn around 3 times, and knock to be let back in now. Come on. No excuses. Okay, fine.
Picard has so far in series 1 and 2 failed the weird little guy test.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
Oh, hey Tumblr, what's up?
Who would win in a fight, the Millennium Falcon or the USS Enterprise?
What? Wait, didn't you die?
Answer the question.
Is that really even a debate? I feel like there's really only one answer.
Well, here's 20,000 people arguing about it.
20,000? Okay, no, I told myself I wouldn't get involved in any more big, stupid internet debates. Nothing good can come from that.
Do it!
Nope, I am not engaging. You can't make me. The video's ending right here. I am the master of my own fate.
Do it or I share your old fanfiction.
Thanks, Moira. Everyone should go check out her channel immediately. She hasn't signed a contract saying that if she talks about Star Trek, she'll get executed immediately by space cops, like I have, so you should go check out her stuff. Bye, Moira!
Bye! Wait, you signed a contract?
Energizing!
So okay, here's the thing. Fandoms have been at each other's throats since, well, basically since the concept of fandom began. It's a tale as old as time. 2 different works each rise to prominence in the same genre, and the people who like each work gang up on the other ones in a battle of fandoms. Like Game of Thrones versus Lord of the Rings for high fantasy, or Twilight versus Percy Jackson for young adult magical realism, or
Animal Crossing versus Doom for capitalism metaphors. But by far, the oldest and fiercest war is much older than any of these petty squabbles. Before Percy Jackson went to Camp Half-Blood, before Bella met Edward, even before Isabel slew her first Baron of Hell, the Star Wars and Star Trek fandoms were drawing phasers and lightsabers against each other. But I don't want to get into that whole fight right now. I'm not here to talk about whether Han or Riker is cooler. I'm not here to talk about whether Starfleet or the Jedi Order is more philosophically interesting. I'm not even here to talk about whether Jar Jar or Kai Wynn is more punchable. It's Kai Wynn. Kai Wynn is more punchable. No, I'm limiting this conversation to one very specific topic. Could the Millennium Falcon beat the USS Enterprise in a fight? No, the end. Okay, on the top layer, the in-fiction reason why it's stupid. Let's talk about the Millennium Falcon for a minute. I hope it's not too terribly controversial to say this ship is a cool ship. It's fast, it's slick, the captain is an iconic snarky rogue, his second-in-command is Bigfoot. These are all undeniable facts. Now watch as I run an intricate and highly complex computer simulation of this extremely cool ship going against the Enterprise. And okay, I love steak. Love it. Protein, excellent. Hamburger, great. Chicken legs, spiral ham, bacon. Why did I write the script on an empty stomach? Anyway. We need funky little dudes and cinnamon rolls and union workers and whatever Loxana Troy is. Star Wars, at its core, is about how a bunch of little weak people teaming up against a big scary thing is gonna do better than any of the little weak people on their own. Any big fight scene in the original trilogy, from the destruction of the Death Star to the defeat of Jabba the Hutt, basically boils down to the bad guys being a big scary thing like an empire or a space station or the Slug Mafia, and the heroes being a bunch of little things all scampering around the big thing, grouping up and hitting it until it dies. The important thing here is that the Millennium Falcon in this situation isn't a big thing. It's just one of the many little things that teams up to poke the bad guys until the bad guys delete their Facebook account. Now, if I went in depth at all in this video, it would rapidly spiral out of control and explode into just me ranting for hours and hours, and while I would love to make a 3-hour video essay, I've been told to read out this comprehensive treatise on the matter on behalf of my therapist, editor, and lawyers. No. I mean, gotta admire the efficiency, I guess. But this is all pointless.
If you end one more video by saying that the video topic was pointless, I'm going to eat your microphone.
It's pointless because... Eat my microphone? First of all, is my personal favorite. SCP-423 is a fictional character who can transfer himself between different books. He shows up in a book as a minor character called Fred and— No, not that one! Go away! Speaking as a nerd, I can confirm, nerd talk about one thing and nerd talk about other thing are only better when they're combined. SCP-1689 is a bag of infinite potatoes. What? I don't need all 100 words for each one. There's a really well-written exploration log for this one, though, where they all go in and explore the infinite potato world. It's way less fun to talk about, which ship does the shooty-shooty gun boom better? SCP-3166 is... hold on. Okay... Give me a second. Chubbs?
What's up, boss?
Chubbs, look over this script real quick.
Okay, what's the issue?
What's the Chubbs, how am I supposed to say SCP-3166 is a Garfield costume filled with lasagna that attacks people who are mean about the Garfield franchise by force-feeding them its own pasta without sounding like a crazy person?
Not gonna lie, boss, that one's on you.
Thanks. Anyway, I promise that Garfield one makes more sense if you read it. Sort of. Okay, maybe it doesn't, but that's not the point.
What is the point?
Anyway. Characters interacting in a more positive or friendly way has so much more potential for being interesting than characters just shooting each other.
I think you just reinvented crossover fanfiction.
Oh, son of a... Thank you for watching, and
you do not recognize the bodies in the water. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. You do not recognize the bodies in the water.
So, you look kind of familiar. Do I know you from somewhere, Mr. Shakespeare? Me? No, I've been working in an office in Australia for like 20 years. Normal 21st century office, normal 21st century co-workers with normal 21st century names like, Ophelia and Mercutio.
So, okay, here's the thing. You want some more SCPs? I got some more SCPs. Let's look at some more SCPs.
Okay, well, it's a comedy about romance and betrayal and enemies becoming lovers. I call it Much Ado About Nothing. Oh, that's a catchy title. Yeah, the title is a pun about It's what? So, it all starts when this prince, Don Pedro, shows up in Messina, Italy with some friends and his evil bastard half-brother, Don John. Oh, an evil half-brother, huh? I bet there's gonna be some spicy character drama there. No. Oh, okay.
Anyway, SCP-5167 is a possessed game of Among Us. Okay, no, listen, but I swear it's actually unironically really good. No, really. No, listen, I know, the title of the article listing is When the Imposter is Sus, but really, it's a legitimately good story if you can just... No, don't click off the video, wait!
Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP...
Hey!
Whoa! Call security, we have a containment breach in Lab 40...
Whoa.
Oh, hey. You're MMS, right? My apologies. It pays to be a little jumpy in these parts. What brings you to the lab today?
Hi, Dr. Sherman from Site42. A big fan. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just came to try to call back some viewers. They clicked away when I started talking about SCP-5167.
Oh, you mean when the imposter is sus?
Yeah, that's the one. I really like it, like unironically, but so many people skip over it because it's based on a meme.
I know, right? That bothered me as well. What's funny to me is how many of the people who publicly criticized it when it came out clearly didn't even read it first. Have you read the sequel to it?
Oh, you mean 5761? It's great, right?
So great. The author did an excellent job of taking a very simple story concept and expanding it, giving it stakes of bombastic proportions. Absolutely riveting stuff.
Yeah, when I was reading that last interview log, literal chills.
Indeed. Anyways, what did you say you came to the lab today for?
Right, sorry. I wanted to ask for my viewers back so I could finish my video.
Certainly. Just, be sure to avoid security on your way out.
Oh, thanks, but I'm leaving via jump cut, so they won't even know I was here. Hey, everyone, follow Site42 on YouTube and TikTok. He's got a lot of great SCP content. Anyway, thanks again, Dr. Sherman.
Cheers.
I'll head back to my video now. And we're back.
So as soon as they show up, it turns out that the governor, Leonato, has a niece named Beatrice who just hates Pedro's friend Benedict. Every time they show up, they have these big, long arguments where they tear each other apart with creative insults. Ah, these are our two main characters then. No. Oh, okay.
SCP-507 is a guy who randomly warps to alternate dimensions and other universes. His adventures are recorded in a supplementary document. Information on whether or not he has been to a universe where I can get a video done on schedule is currently unknown.
That would be Beatrice's cousin Hero and Benedict's friend Claudio, who meet and fall in love in the first scene. But they have equally interesting personalities and dynamic to the other two. No. Oh, okay.
SCP-4000 is the fair folk from English folklore, and they can't be referred to by name or they do vaguely described horrible things to you, like turning you into furniture, or pulling all of your bones out through your mouth, or making you spend like an hour and a half designing them for your first SCP video even though they only showed up for like 4 seconds right at the beginning.
Then there's a scene of the main villain, Don John, and his minions, Conrad and Baraccio. Ah, I see. This is where we learn his dark backstory. No. Oh, so it's where we find out about his evil plans for the heroes. No. It's where we develop his personality and his relationship to his villainous minions. No. But this scene has some kind of impact on the plot. No. Oh, okay. If you want more very helpful tutorials for how to draw things, suggest in the comments what you want me to teach you how to draw, and remember to subscribe and hit the bell. Education is my passion. Thank you for watching, and no, really, you can stop drawing the dog now. It's okay, you can stop drawing the dog! Thank you for watching, and Siren Head is also not an SCP. Stop saying that Siren Head is an SCP. The guy who made him specifically said... Anyway, then there's a masquerade, and Pedro woos Hero, and Beatrice mocks Benedict, and then Don John tells Claudio that Pedro is in love with Hero and is secretly going to marry her. Oh, conflict! Then Pedro says he got Hero to agree to marry Claudio, and everyone's happy. Oh, never mind. So, okay, here's the thing. As an artist on the internet who's active in the SCP Foundation community, I consistently get asked two things. The first is, how do you draw SCPs? And the second is, how did you get into my rubber cement warehouse and what did you do with all my rubber cement? Today we'll be tackling that first question because I've been making a bunch of SCP videos recently and I don't want the cops to know what I'm doing with all that rubber cement. Pedro gets everyone to agree to team up to trick Beatrice and Benedict into falling in love with each other. Why? Because there's no such thing as too many shenanigans. That answer is acceptable and correct. Now, SCP-3166 is just a Garfield costume, so as long as you can draw Garfield, you've basically already got it. Now, just make him a little scruffier. Wait, what? No. Oh, hold on. Let me try it again. No! What? How the... Ah! What happens next? So next we have this great scene where Benedict, in hiding, overhears all of his friends talking about how Beatrice is totally, definitely, for sure in love with him, but secretly they're just making it all up because they know he's eavesdropping. Oh, that sounds funny! And then immediately following, it's the exact same scene again, but with Beatrice. I bet it's not as funny the second time. Actually, it is. Really? How'd you manage that? Because I'm William Shakespeare, and I can do whatever I want. Oh, okay. Much like the last one, SCP-071's form is variable. It can look like whatever the person viewing it is attracted to, so in my experience, your best bet here is to just try to draw an exceptionally gorgeous person. Then, after that, it's time for the wedding, and we get this truly emotionally gut-wrenching scene where Claudio just rips Hero apart verbally and won't listen to her when she tries to tell him she's innocent. Then he and Pedro and Don John all storm off. Oh no! Luckily, the Friar has a plan for how they can fix everything. Oh, good. They're going to fake Hero's death. Oh no! And then Beatrice and Benedict profess their love for one another. Oh, good. And then Beatrice makes Benedict swear to kill Claudio. Oh no! And then the Watch gets a confession out of Braccio and Conrad. Oh, good. And then Conrad calls Dogberry an ass. Oh no! And then Dogberry gives a 139-word monologue about how Conrad just called him an ass. Oh, what? Yeah, it's one of the funniest scenes in the play. Oh, okay. Draw a drama mask. Make it spooky. Draw a staircase. Make it spooky. Draw a clown. Make it less sexy. So, okay, here's the thing. It kind of feels like a lot of things are really bad right now. Modern geopolitics is bad. Social media is bad. A lot of recent movies are bad. A lot of recent video games are bad. A lot of recent TV is bad. And me, with my silly little YouTube channel, I'm not gonna be able to fix all that. But what I am good at is talking. So, the whole thing with 3086 is that any visual depiction of it becomes a living instance, and while obviously it's fictional, when you draw it, it might be a good idea to give the impression of—
Hey!
What?
That last joke was just the same clown joke from the Pokemon video again.
What?
Remember the How to Draw Pokemon video? You did that same clown joke in that one.
I mean, kind of.
I think you need more variety in your jokes, sir. Also, I've been meaning to talk to you about this month's progress reports.
Is now really the time? Kind of in the middle of a video here.
Are you willing to schedule another time? We need to discuss adding in subscription reminders to your videos.
Subscription reminders?
You know, little messages saying things like, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel in the middle of your videos.
Oh yeah, didn't I have an idea for like doing a meta joke where the reminder is also a scene with someone telling me to do a reminder or something?
That doesn't sound right, sir.
Yeah, well, anyway, come back in a couple minutes when I'm done here, okay?
You got it.
Okay, so, SCP... What happened here? The Locked Tomb is a book series about a tomb that is locked. I don't know if I needed to explain that part, honestly. I mean, there's like more to the books, too. It's not just like 1,500 pages of... It's locked. So, when you draw a picture, arguably the most important steps are starting the drawing and finishing the drawing. When you draw SCP-530, just start drawing a regular dog and then just, well, don't stop drawing the dog. Just keep on drawing the dog. Don't stop drawing the dog. Hey, what did I just say? Don't stop drawing the dog. Okay, now you can stop drawing the dog. I said stop drawing the dog. Stop, what are you, stop drawing the dog. No, stop drawing the dog. If you get nothing else from this video, play a short hike. In my entire life, I've never encountered a game as fully dedicated to creating a pleasant experience as a short hike is. Everything from the controls, to the graphics, to the character design, to the music, to the sound effects, to the color scheme, are all carefully handcrafted to be just like a totally chill, relaxing vibe. The game's not too long, it's like $8. If you can afford that, or if you wait until it's on sale, play this game and it will make your life better. So first, draw a cat. Then, very simple. All you have to do is just... Honestly, for this one, doesn't super matter what you draw for it, as long as it takes you over an hour to design and then it only shows up for like 3 seconds in your first SCP video. So, Hank Green wrote a sci-fi book. The story is about a young graphic design artist named April, who finds a weird statue on the street one evening and gets her friend to come help her take a video of it and post it online, and then everything explodes, and things happen, and stuff goes on. SCP-056 is an entity that takes on a similar but markedly superior form to whatever happens to be observing it. So a mutt would see a purebred and well-trained dog, a gymnast would see an Olympic medalist, etc. So for this one, all you need to do is draw someone who is better, smarter, prettier, and cooler than whoever's looking at it. Local Vegetable is an animator whose videos are quite possibly the most adorable videos I've ever seen in my entire life. Just look at this. Veggie, how are you not selling plushies yet? Step 1, draw 2 circles. Step 2, draw the rest of the fucking SCP. So, you know, whoa, Veggie be upon ye. No. The Hobbit the Musical is a short film based on Tolkien's The Hobbit, made in 2009 and posted on the YouTube channel Yanolala. Okay, that makes it sound a lot more fancy and distinguished than it is. The actual quote-unquote film is really just like...
In a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit.
Wanna go kill a dragon? You're not coming? I'm going to the sunny beaches of Norway!
To the owner of a silver Yaris, your car is being towed.
My pillage mobile!
This one's actually fairly simple. The first step is to draw an ordinary old man. A good rule of thumb for drawing older people is that each wrinkle adds to the character's age. Then there's a menu option right here. In Photoshop, it's under Edit. In Clip Studio Paint, it's under Layer. For likelihood to commit crimes that would upgrade a movie from a G rating straight to an R. And you're gonna want to turn that all the way up to 100%. I honestly have absolutely no idea whatsoever how I found this thing. I first watched it with my sibling over a decade ago, and the songs and jokes still get stuck in my head from time to time. These are the opening credits. Writer, director, cast, and crew. It's been 14 years! And finally, for SCP-914, draw a giant machine that does things. Wait, what? Oh, come on. That's even less helpful than the last video. So, that's what I got. I know a lot of stuff kind of sucks right now, so read a couple sci-fi books, play a sandbox game, watch some adorable animations, and bear witness to a 14-year-old internet video made by some random college kids in their backyard, and maybe you'll feel a little better. Alright, thanks for watching and don't die.